Hey, what's going on? Another day, man. January 31st. And I'm out going for my first delivery of the day. Oh, I'm tired. I'm a little tired. Mainly it's just because of all of the mental things that I deal with on a daily basis. It's draining for me, trying to change my mindset. But it's so necessary, like working out. Lifting weights, you're sore afterwards, but is it necessary and very satisfying? And I think one of the main things I want to talk about today is staying power. It's so easy to begin something, but being consistent with it over and over and over again, I think that is the most important thing here. It's being consistent. And I feel that's where a lot of people fail. You get a lot of New Year's resolutions. I want to lose weight. I want to do this. I want to do that. And, depending on the person, it may not last too long. And I want to talk about that because, that seems to be a very big problem, including with myself. A lot of times when things don't happen a certain amount, X amount of time, or whatever the case may be, you get discouraged and you're like, man, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't something just work out one time? You know what I'm saying? Why can't it? Why? But it's like, maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Maybe it's you still need some more time. And that's the part right there that sucks the most right there. But I feel like when you make your goals, whatever the case may be, you gotta be, you do have to be very particular about your goals. And even if you have to set small goals in the beginning, like to say, like, I want to lose 50 pounds, right? That's not saying that everyone can't do that. Because there are some people who could just say, you know what, I can do this, and they just go knock it out of the park. But others, maybe you need to make it smaller goals. Like, break that up in the small chunks. I say maybe even go as small as 5 pounds. It's 2 pounds, 2 pounds. I want to lose 2 pounds. Okay, boom. Knock 2 pounds out. That right there, it gives you a sort of satisfaction when, oh, I did it. 2 pounds. And I'll go 2 more. And I'll go 2 more. And you take it 2 pounds at a time. And also you gotta learn to be a lot easier on yourself. If you're putting in the work, put in the work. And be proud of yourself for the little goals that you make. Give yourself a pat on the back about that. Don't beat yourself up, Because some people might be like, oh, you lost 2 pounds, woo, But to you, that's good. So celebrate your small gains that you made. Celebrate those. That always helps. And make sure that the goal that you're trying to reach is something that you want to do, and not something someone feels like you should do. Because even if you do achieve that goal, you're not going to appreciate it. You're not. Because that happened to me. For the majority of my life, I've been a bigger guy. And then when I went to college, Because I played ball all throughout high school, football all throughout high school. Varsity as a sophomore. You know what I'm saying? But I always had weight on me. And I'm a very athletic, bigger guy, just like my dad, and fast. And so it's like, I went to college, and I ended up dropping a lot of weight. But the thing was, though, I didn't appreciate it. Like, I didn't really celebrate it like that. I didn't, I didn't pat myself on the back. So as soon as I got down, in this depression stage that I was in, immediately, I gained my weight back. I gained my weight back. And so, I have to learn to go about it a different way this time. I have to celebrate each and every goal, set goals that I want, and don't do it for someone else to pat you on the back. Because people may never pat you on the back. People may never give you your propers. They may never tell you look great. They may never come. But you deal with yourself each and every day. And what your words should matter. What you have to say about yourself and what you think about yourself should matter. That should be the ultimate goal, is to please yourself. And as long as you're doing that, that's all that matters. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. If you're achieving the goals that you set out for yourself. It's how, see somebody, they may get a new truck or something, but someone might say, well, it ain't a Benz. Well, damn that. That's your Benz, you know what I'm saying? That new truck, that's yours. That's yours. You achieved what you wanted to achieve. And be proud of that fucking truck. Sorry to cuss, but be proud of it, that was your goal. And that's one thing I think we just, including myself, to start doing, is appreciating yourself more and taking the power out of the hands of other people and putting it back into your own hands. Like, what people have to say should not matter nowhere near as much as what you have to say about yourself. Like, it should not matter at all. So I'm gonna tell you something. Like, as time goes by, I'm not sitting there trying to be doom and gloom about people, but people like right now we are at an all-time high of negativity. You know what I'm saying? Like, negativity is way more popular than being positive, and it's sad as shit. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, very sad, and so it's like you have to learn to manifest your own happiness. You have to. And it starts with you. It starts with you. It starts with you. You got to be nicer to yourself. Not to the point where you're delusional, but be nicer to yourself. If you're putting in the work, be nice to yourself. Yeah, you're doing it. You're putting in the work. You're going to see the results. Just continue to bust your ass. And you're going to get there. Just continue to do the work. Oh man, it's freaking 5 o'clock traffic. People getting off work. I'm trying to battle that right now. Oh man. But yeah, that was definitely one of my main problems I've been trying to work on, is recreating myself into what I want to be, into what I want to be respected as. You know what I'm saying? Redoing my whole foundation. Because this is the thing. For the most part, people don't have their own mindsets, right? Because majority of people believe in stuff that has been told to them. They really haven't done any research. They don't know the history behind anything that they believe. They just believe it because their mom believed it, their dad believed it, or a lot of other people believe it, or whatever the case may be, but they haven't really done any personal research on it themselves. So that's where stereotypes come in. That's where all these odd beliefs about different people. Because the thing is, the truth is, the fact that there are so many different people that there's no such damn thing as a category. That all of this acts like this, or all of this acts like that. So what I'm getting to is the fact that you have to personalize your life for you. You have to personalize it, and your life has to be custom built for you. This is what you have to do. You cannot sit here and allow someone else to box you into something. You cannot do that. Because the minute you do that, is the minute you're in trouble. It's the minute you give everyone else the power and control over you. And that's not what you want in this life. That's not what you want. When you walk in somewhere, you have to portray the energy that you want people to see and respect you as. And once you start to do that, that's when, I feel like you're in way better shape. Because they don't dictate the pace. Because there's so many people out there who will say, this is this, or this is that. And if you just so happen to fit in one of those categories, they may try to paintbrush you into that. Oh, I see that you're this, so you must be this. Hell no. And you don't know me to put me in that category. You don't know me. You don't know me at all. You don't know anything about me. And that's another thing, too, we have to stop doing. They're giving so many people who don't know us power. Just because someone says something about you and they don't know you. Who the hell are them? Why are you giving what they say power? You know you, don't you? If you know you, and you know what you're capable of, and you know what you're not capable of, then to hell with what someone else thinks you are, because of some BS societal stereotype. You don't gotta fit in with nothing someone tells you have to be, because of something you look like or whatever. To hell with them. Easier said than done, I understand that. Especially for those people who are maybe the black sheep in their family. Maybe they're different. Maybe they're just a different person in their family. Or maybe the thing like the things that you're into, might be different from what everyone else in your family's into. Like, that's something right there. It does take a sort of strength to do, because for the most part you feel alone. You feel like, oh man, what I'm saying, no one else is on what I'm on. You know what I mean? So it's like you're by yourself. But at the end of the day, it's like this. If you stay true to yourself and continue to do that, you will meet others like you. You will. You will. Because the energy that you're putting out, you're going to find out that there's plenty of people out in this world who match your same energy. That's why it's so important to be true to yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you change into what someone else wants you to be, you are going to have so many regrets in your life. That's the last thing you want, is regrets. Trust me, you don't want them. There's plenty of times in my life where there's certain people who wanted to be friends with me, but I didn't, because I was too busy trying to be friends with other people, or whatever the case may be. And I have so much regrets for that, because me and those people aren't friends anymore. So it's like, wow, I should have went with what I thought I should have done. But because I let other people talk me into certain things, and I have regrets about that. But I move forward now from that now. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting there saying I don't want any of you out there to have regrets about not doing something or not being something because of any type of pressure or whatever the case may be. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, actually, I've just arrived at the restaurant. I'm gonna go inside. Go inside here, get the food, and this is the beginning of my day, man. We're gonna see how this thing goes. I'm gonna continue to try to practice what I'm preaching here. I don't want to just be talking just to be talking. You know what I mean? I want to actually show the growth. I want to actually show that I'm doing what I'm saying I'm doing. So here we are. We're at the place, and hey, I'll check back in with you guys a little later on. Peace. Hey, what's up? Just checking back in for the last time tonight. Man, so glad to be done for today. So glad to be done. But, got one more day to work and we're off, which I definitely look forward to. Because right now my head is throbbing, son. Like, for real. My head is freaking bumping. So, oh man. Like, just recap of the day, it's like I really feel like the things that I'm doing mentally and spiritually and stuff like that, I feel like they're definitely helping me out. They're definitely helping me out. But like I talked about earlier with staying power, I just have to keep at it. I have to keep at it. Like, I can't just be like, okay, I'm tired of fighting and trying to be better. I have to continue to work on it, to work on trying to be better, because it's not that it's not working, because it is. It's just the fact that when you deal with depression and stuff, it tends to pull you down to the point to where, like, all you want to do is just lay around all the time. And I want to really break out of that habit of doing that. I really do. And so, one of the main things I've been focusing on doing is just dealing with society on my terms. And what I mean by that is not letting all the energy and all the nonsense around me dictate how things work or how things go for me. Not allowing any of that to happen. Because there's a lot of crap that's out there that can definitely infect your mind, influence your thoughts and how you handle things. And if you don't have a base, or if you allow it to, it can take you on a roller coaster ride, like go ups and downs, left and right. It can take you all over the place. Like we have, like, how on YouTube you have people who have reaction videos. That's what people's lives have become. It's just get on social media or go on YouTube and just react to stuff. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to create my environment, manifest my environment, and not just that, manifest something that's for me, manifest something that I can be happy to have and be proud of. Like, to have that feeling again, like when you feel like when you feel like you're important to the universe, you know what I'm saying? To have that feeling back, to break it, to take back your power again. you know, and to feel like, yes, I am important. Yes, I am, you know, I am someone important to whoever's running the universe, or whoever you believe is running the universe. That they do have my best interest in mind. And that's the feeling I want back again, you know, because for the longest, over the past couple of years, man, like, I've been told a lot that you're not important, that, you know, and I bought into it, because if you hear something enough, eventually you'll be like, man, damn, like, maybe it's true, you know, maybe it's true. And that was the true flaw in my character, was depending on other people's words so much, instead of depending on what I thought of me and what I felt of me. And I have to rebuild that rapport with myself. I have to rebuild that trust in myself again. And just trusting that, you know, trusting what I believe. You know, not letting other people dictate what you think of yourself. So, yeah. Just I'll take it a little nighttime ride, man. Like I said before, I'm a nighttime kind of guy. Like, man, like, you have no idea how great life would be if I didn't have to work a job. Like, if I had something I could kind of work from home and kind of make my hours, how much greater life would be for me, man. Like, it would be amazing. It would be awesome. But it also be more awesome if I can get this, you know, mental work done and get my mental game back, or spiritual game back, up to par, whatever the case may be. Life would be so much better for me then too. So I have to continue to keep going, continue to keep growing. You know. Oh man, I know I'm rambling right now, but I like talking, so. Well, at least talking on here. It's very therapeutic for me to get all my thoughts out and to really just say what I mean and be sort of transparent. You know what I'm saying? To say what I mean and just be transparent and just talk. Yeah. But, you know, right now we're going to go home. I'm going to play some Xbox, Neverwinter, and I'm going to chill out for the rest of the night. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to watch a bunch of craziness on TV, because I feel like that's one of my downfalls too. Is constantly staying plugged into that box, to TV, to YouTube, to all that stuff, and just letting stuff program your mind. And until you have a strong enough mind to deal with it, you know, you can't let that happen. So, which is something I need to do. Continue to work at, not letting so much influence me. But hey, you know, I'm almost at the house now, turning into the neighborhood, and I only got 2 clips today. Yeah, I think I only got 2 clips today. I'm trying to do better tomorrow. Try to give more clips, but that's it for now. I'm home. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.